All right, guys, let's talk about some tips for running Google Ads to get some leads coming in quickly, okay? So I want to talk, first of all, I got to give some context here. And the reason that I'm sharing this, for those that don't know, number one, this is part of my strategy for pre-selling. I do not do the traditional rank and rent method. That's why I don't call it rank and rent. I call it rent, then rank, or rent now, rank later, right? This is part of my strategy. I know that if I can get you, Mr. Business Owner, Mrs. Business Owner, to touch and feel and taste and smell my product, AKA my leads, if I do have a good product and you are somebody who is already paying for leads, this is going to be a very easy conversation. And so it's worth it to me to get you a couple samples, as I call them. Shout out to Costco for the sample strategy. And so what I like to do is I like to get paid ads going at the very beginning so that I can get some leads coming in. I can give them to the business owner. They can sample them out. And then I can close the deal and use that money to build my empire, okay? Now, if you're somebody who already has a website and it's only getting a couple leads or it's not getting any leads at all, you could simply run ads to that website, okay? So that's the first thing that I want to tell you. The second thing, as far as context, the Google Ads piece is not the long-term strategy. It's simply a bridge between when we start and when the organic leads start coming in. The long-term strategy here is organic, 100%. We want to get the website ranked. We want to get it so that leads are coming in organically in the maps and underneath the maps in the traditional organic section. And guess what? At that point, those leads are free. And so that's when we get these big, juicy, fat margins that everybody likes to talk about. And that is the beauty of this business model, is because we, at that point, own the asset. So let me give you guys a couple of tips, okay? Some of these, I know there's gonna be some of you guys that are really geeky and some of you guys that are really smart, and you're watching this video and you're gonna disagree with me, and that's okay. I don't want you to trust me. I just ask you to try it, okay? Or don't. It's up to you, okay? But here's the tips, okay? Number one, use smart campaigns. I know that's gonna blow your mind. Some of you guys are gonna watch this and go, dude, you're crazy. They're more expensive, this, that, and the rest. They show on display networks and all these different things. Those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it, but I'm just speaking to those people that are gonna disagree with me. That's okay. But for the average person, the reason I like the smart campaign is it's quick, it's fast. I can set up a smart campaign. You give me the list of keywords and the website, I can set up a smart campaign in 4 minutes and 32 seconds, start to finish. I've actually timed myself doing this. So number one tip is use the smart campaigns, okay? Number two tip, do not spend more than $20 per day, assuming you have followed the advice that I've given in previous videos to make sure that your cost per click is less than $5. Again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out some more videos. But essentially what that means is the average cost for somebody to click on your ad on Google is costing you less than $5. If that is the case, I recommend, if it's not the case, then I can't help you, because that's what I recommend and that's what I always do. But do not spend more than $20 per day. I get people that message me all the time like, hey, I can't get any calls, there no clicks, no calls, and I've got the budget set at $100 a day. Don't set it at $100 a day, okay? That's ridiculous. You're in the wrong city, the wrong niche, or something else is wrong. Don't spend more than $20 per day, okay? Number three tip that I wrote down here that I wanted to give you guys is, once you have a good ad copy, okay? Once your ad copy is pretty solid, do not go in and mess with it, okay? I know that you're gonna start watching it and you're gonna go, oh my gosh, we've got some clicks and no calls, and do I need to do negative keywords and this and that and the rest? And I'm telling you right now that the best success that I have personally had is when I set it up and I just let it go. Okay, I'm telling you guys, I know it sounds weird, I know it sounds against whatever, but the best success that I have had is to just let it go, okay? Don't touch it. My last tip for running Google Ads to generate quick leads is make sure that the keywords that you select when you're setting up your campaign Make sure those are keywords that have high buyer intent. Let me give you an example. A keyword with high buyer intent would be something like cost of concrete in Las Vegas, Nevada. That is somebody who is looking to buy concrete, to purchase the service. Why? Because they're asking about the cost. They're asking buying questions. Bad example would be something that's very broad, or something that does not have, or even that doesn't have, that has a lot of buyer's intent, but is somebody you're probably not going to want as a customer. For example, a keyword like cheap concrete near me, cheap concrete Las Vegas, Nevada, right? Or DIY concrete. Those are not keywords that I'm interested in, no matter how cheap those are. Okay. Again, I have spent, just for the record, I have spent over $1.24 million running Google Ads, testing out these things. I'm not giving you these tips because they're theory. I'm not giving you these tips because someone else told me them. These are tips that I have literally figured out via the school of hard knocks, via spending my own cold hard cash. By the way, this is not me running ads for somebody else. This is $1.24 million of my own money, and that is where I'm getting these tips that I'm sharing with you guys today. But as always, I could be just like everybody else out there. I could be the wolf in sheep's clothing. So guys, do not trust me. Go try it.